been a while. I can't remember the last time I did a video. So I thought I'd just come on today, little natter, what I've been up to, what's going on, and we'll go from there. So, what have I been up to? Well, other than the fact that it's absolutely scorching, the weather is, what's the time now? 5 to 9, and I think it's already in the 20s. And I'm in, where am I? Baildon, West Yorkshire, yeah. And, right, what have I been up to? Other than that, my desk is an absolute mess. I've got so many projects on the go, it's just ridiculous. Right. So, no, not sewing. This is a, oh, it's upside down. This is a sewing journal I'm doing. They're the covers. So, revelation, light bulb moment. Natasha from TreasureBooks has come up with this no sew. You know how hard it is when you make a journal and you have to sew your signatures to the spine, and by the end of it you're effing and blinding and ripping your hair out. Well, I am anyway. But Natasha of TreasureBooks has come up with this solution. It's a light bulb moment. So you still make your signatures and you still do have to sew your signatures together. But what you do is, after you've done your signatures, you then get 3 pieces, or 4 or 5, whatever you're doing, of cardstock. Pattern on one side, plain on the other. Oh, if you haven't got plain, then that's fine. And then what you do is you stick, see if I can show you together, right, so you stick one side to the other side and you go like that. But the joy of this way is, look how flat it stays. I mean, it's just amazing. Right, so, and then to bind it, you get some fabric. I haven't got, I'll show you, you haven't got, I won't use this, but it's just to show you what you do. So then you put your fabric on here, you stick it that side and you stick it that side, and then that binds that together. And then you get your cover and you stick that onto that, and there it's done. I mean, and as she said, I mean, look how flat it lays. No, yeah. So I've got 3 on this one, and then I've got, haven't finished it. So that's one project I'm on, and I haven't finished. Another project is, and I can't, oh yes, bookmarks. I've been making some bookmarks. So I've got to laminate them or put a backing on. I made these ones. Another revelation by somebody from Creative Fabrica, how to do them double-sided without them ending upside down, inside out and back to front. So that's that. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, hold on. Made some stickers. I'm not bossy, I just have better ideas. And I've used, I don't know if you can see this. They are sticky, but I've used transparent, so you can stick them where you want. But they haven't got background, so I'm not bossy. I'm a better live. I quite like this one because it's me. I thought I was in a bad mood, but turns out I've been like this for years. It's too peoply outside. That was another one. I can't. Oh, adult today. Living the 9 lives, kind of tired. You know, it's just, oh, this is a sweet one. introverted but willing to discuss cats. I'm not arguing, I'm just explaining why I'm right. So that's another thing that's on the go. What else is on the go? Oh yeah, another journal kit from the lovely Alexandra M. She's really strange because she's doing like a sewing themed. So I might use some of this in my, so she's doing. So I thought I was being clever and downloading them to my Cricut and then printing them off. But if you have a Cricut, you know when you do print and cut, there is only a certain size. So I'm printing stuff off. I think that doesn't look right. It's a bit small. So what I've had to do is start again. Measure these. Like this is 4.5 by 6.5, 4.25 by 6.25. So when I download it onto my Cricut and I separate them, because you can't do it at once, you have to slice them and work them as an individual. Then I have to size it up, because if I don't size it up, then it ends up ridiculously small like this. And I hadn't realised, this is page 1, I hadn't realised, so I'm having to restart and do that. So that's that. What else have I been up to? Room's a mess. Oh, this is a, fooled myself enough into doing that index card challenge. I don't even know why I bothered, because I knew when I was buying all these that I wasn't going to do it, but I'll find a use for them. I'll do something with them. That's not there, that's not there. What else? Yeah, oh yeah, went into Ilkley yesterday. I needed my knife sharpening, and there's a community shop that sharpens. I mean, it's a community, you have to pay, but it's nice. So I took them in there, and then suddenly realised I didn't have any knives. And my husband said, oh, you've got the bread knife. I said, I can't cut potatoes with the bread knife. So I'm saying, no, I need to keep one of these knives back. No, the bread. I said, I can't cut potatoes and meat with a bread knife. And then the chap who does it, she said, that's all right, don't worry, we've got spares. I'll loan you one. So I thought that was really sweet. So I came away with a loaned knife. So that was that. So yeah, took my watch into the jeweller's to get a battery. It was heaving. It's a really nice jewellery shop. They have that, they'll open the door for you, then you have to step inside, then they'll close the door behind you before they open the door into the shop. Reminded me when I used to do jewellery service, that's the same sort of thing. So there were people in there buying. I don't know what they were buying, but one lady must have been spending some money because they'd given her a glass of fizz. That was nice. Then I decided I needed a new bra. So they have a really nice shop in Ilkley called the Fitting Room. So I went in there, and that was heaving as well. She only has 2 changing rooms. So I went in there, and it's the worst thing in the world. If you've ever had to try a bra on, and when it was as hot as it was, and it was just a nightmare. So I said, can you come in? No, I'll wait outside. 45 minutes later. It took 45 minutes for me to get this bra. I'll show it to you, hang on. I know it's a bit personal, but hey, I like a full cup. I don't need it padding, and I don't need it push up, because if I pushed it any further it'd be under my chin. Anyway, so she brought lots of these bras out, and she was absolutely brilliant. Oh no, that one, oh look, and I think your left boob's is a bit bigger than, and that's spilling out. I said, okay, fine, try this on, no, I don't like it. Try this on, no, I don't like it. Try this on, no, I don't like it. So then she brought this one out, and I put it on. I thought, yes, it was brilliant. So this is the make. So I tried all these on. So I said to her, as you do in passing, what size is it? 38E. So I normally just go to Marks and Spencer's, but I went there once and had a bra fitting and it was absolutely rubbish. And I bought the bras that she said, and then I came home and I ended up throwing them away. My husband gets absolutely furious. He says, you waste so much money. Anyway, I bought this one, £92, £91. But it was really nice. So I've ordered another one. And I'll wait for that. So this will be going on today. At the moment I'm in my pyjamas because it's too hot to do anything. Keith's gone off to watch the grandson play football. But I said I'm not doing. I've got the washing on. I'll come in here and do a little bit, and then I don't know what I'll do. Anyway, sorry to ramble, but I thought I'd just come on and say hi to everybody. Oh yeah, look, I bought these last year because I quite like Snoopy. The little jigsaws. Now, other than open one, I just keep looking at them. I've done those. I don't know what. I do know I've got to get rid of stuff. Have you ever bought stuff and you've never used it because you think I need it? I bought this. Can you see it? There we go. It's called Texture Boutique. Let's move the drawer out of the way. You have your little plates with it. I think it's just for embossing. I don't think you can. Yeah, it's not a cutting book. Although I wonder if you could use it if you buy. Anyway, I've never used the damn thing. Got that. So that's that, and it just sits up on my shelf because it's aesthetically pleasing. And then I'll show you something else that's the worst buy I've ever made because I stupidly listened to what somebody was saying on, I can't even remember what she was on, how it was, she implied it was the best thing since sliced bread. So I thought, okay, fine, I'll give it a go. I'm puffing because it's on the floor underneath my table. So this is, you see it? Couture Creations Go Power and Emboss. The worst thing I have ever bought. It does what it says on the tin. Really good. It cuts it out. Saves your hands. It does. First time I used it, I don't even think I've got the plates for it anymore. I might have somewhere. I've got the shim and I've got a rubber mat. So the first time I used it, the plate got so warped and contorted. I thought, oh, that can't be right. So I got onto the manufacturers. I think they're in Australia. Anyway, her response wasn't very good. I thought, all right, get on with it, let's just do it. So I persevered and turned it round and did that, and I did it. Right. Two main problems with this. In my mind, the negativity of it is the noise. It's so noisy. So that's that. And then it says, one of the reasons I got it, it says, when it comes to the end, it stops and you can take it out. That's fine. But it doesn't stop straight away. And when it comes here, if you're using big plates, they just fall out at the end. There's nowhere for it to go. So you need to put something there for it to sit on. But as I said, the worst buy I've ever done. And I'm debating whether to keep it because I might use it or sell it. But selling it, it's, unless you're local to me, it would cost an absolute fortune to buy, to post. Anyway, that's it, my lovelies. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I think we're going to a barbecue later at my son's, but we will see. And we've got the gym as well today. We didn't do the gym yesterday because we were out and about, but we've got the gym today. So I will end this ramble from very hot Baildon in West Yorkshire, and say thank you for watching and have a lovely weekend. Bye.